YouTube. Let me see if I have to bring this a little bit closer so you guys can see who this dude is. Maybe about there. All right, so we got a dude here. His YouTube channel is Scar in the Woods. And what this dude does is he encourages people to be homeless like him, to build a shelter in the middle of the woods near a highway. It's not really off-grid living like he says, but a lot of his teaching and a lot of things what he says is like he doesn't want to work, he doesn't want a job because the job is from the devil and this and that. But we're going to break down this video and what he says. Now, you may not be able to see him, but you'll be able to hear what he says. Let me turn this up. And I got my daughter here. So my daughter is even smart enough to know certain things. And I've only watched the video to about right here, maybe a couple of minutes. It's a 9-minute video. So let's turn this a little bit that way. And so maybe my daughter could jump in every now and then. All right, so what do we have? We have one person watching. Type something if you can type something. Let me get this chat screen up here. Chat filter, top messages. All right, let's go. Oh, no. Just do all messages. Let's go with all messages. I don't care what people say. Let's go. All right, so we got Scar in the Woods. This little dude. He's homeless. He doesn't have a job. His car is messed up, so he can't travel anywhere or travel at many places in a certain amount of time. But let's listen to what he has to say here.
What's up, y'all? My name is Scar. I lost my job. I ain't have anywhere to go. I ain't have anybody to call. I only had my girlfriend at the time, and I made a fort in the woods.
I really don't like this part, though. How I get electricity? Go red. Hey, there it go.
She left me, so now it's just me and my dogs.
Dream and Shadow. And hi, Tyson. These are my dogs.
When my dogs run away, he's still surviving. I hope this don't get me banned, but I love my people so much.
If your dog runs away, now these are domesticated dogs. If your dog runs away, he's still surviving. Yeah, for a short period of time. These aren't feral dogs. These aren't wild dogs. These aren't wolves or hounds or dingoes in Australia and in certain Pacific islands. Those are domesticated dogs. And if those dogs run away for a certain amount of time, they will die. They will die. All right, here's an ad. We'll get past this ad in a second.
Okay.
So we're gonna break this down. My daughter's right here. Come in the picture so people can see. Hold on. Let me get past the ad first.
These feet are hustling for customers. Sometimes I'm on my feet for over 16 hours a day. They get little cracks, dry.
Stop.
But most of these jobs.
Stop cussing. All right, get in the camera. Y'all know my daughter. She act like she grown. She only 10, but she act like she's 15, 18 years old. Show everybody who you are. Say hello. It's been a while. She's been on camera. There she is. All right. Let's see. Let's see what Scar in the Woods has to say. Oh, this is a 3. Oh, we're at 3 minutes. Let me back up here, y'all. My bad.
Scott, you keep on touching the controller.
All right, so get past the dog part.
There it go.
We're past that.
She left me.
So he said he's got lights. What's up, man? He said he's got lights in his little shelter over here, and he showed us the little red and black. What's they called? Kind of lights are those strip lights, those little neon lights that goes in the house. Those forget what you call it. You just need a little battery. They last for a long time. So I don't like this dude because he encourages people to be homeless. Now, I was homeless, but I don't encourage people to be homeless. I encourage people to get a job and get on their damn feet. That's what I encourage people to do. What's up, man? But this dude right here encourages people to live like him. But I want to show y'all his mistakes and his bullshit and his hypocrisy and how he uses the Bible. How he uses the Bible to get people to live like him and encourage people to live homeless. But I'm making this video for you, bruh. Scar in the woods. Let's pay attention. Let's pay attention. Look, I only been maybe 3-4 minutes into this video. It's the most I've seen. Now, if I want to critique this dude on this entire 11 and 47 minute video, I want y'all to check it out. Pay attention.
So now it's just me and my dogs.
Here in the back, he's got a broken broomstick. He's got wood, a wood frame, some kind of house or tent, and it's covered by silicone and all this other BS. What?
Okay, first of all, what is with the...
Get in the camera if you want to say something.
The neon lights, bro. Why does the... That's like the freaking stripper club, bro.
Yeah, the neon lights. My daughter just said it. It's like going in his tent, seeing these red and blue neon lights. You never been in a stripper club, but you know about it. See, my daughter's just that smart, man. She's never been in a stripper club, but she knows that these neon lights is like going into a stripper club. It's like going to a disco. What, you going into a disco in your tent? No, I'm not trying to make fun like that, but it is what it is. Let's listen up.
Dream and Shadow.
Yeah, he's got 3 dogs.
Tyson. These
How he feeding his
are
dog?
my dogs.
When my dogs run away, he's still surviving.
No. He says, when my dogs run away, they're still going to survive. No, those are domesticated dogs. If those dogs, little Pomeranian and a pit bull, short-haired pit bull, if they run away, they're going to die. These are not feral dogs. These aren't dingoes. These aren't wolves. These aren't killer hound dogs. These are domestic dogs. If they run away, they will die. They will live for a certain amount of time, but they will die. He says if his dogs run away, they will survive. No, they won't. No, they won't. You just passed a winter storm. I've been watching his channel for a minute, maybe like 3 weeks. I'll catch every other video he makes. He just passed a winter storm where it was snowing, but he had his dogs inside. Why didn't he have them outside? Because the short hair pit bull and the little Pomeranian toy poodle or toy dog is not going to survive a winter in the woods.
I hope this don't get me banned, but I love my people so much that you need to know the truth.
No, if you love your people, you will tell them to not live like you, bruh. If you love your people, you will not tell them to build a tent made of wood and mud and a fireplace made of wood and mud and all dirty inside your camper. If you guys go to his channel and go look at this video, look at his blanket and his sheets, all dirty right here. But he want to talk about God. If you want to get close to God, then clean up your crap, bro, because cleanliness is close to godliness. But you know, you want to preach God in your video. Let's preach God, because I know the Bible. You know, this dude's a loophole Christian. I want to show y'all something when he starts talking about God. He'll cut the camera off, then he'll quote the scripture, because he got to go look it up instead of actually really remembering it. What's up, man? Matthew, Tyrone, quality French toast. Yeah, LEDs.
I want for you to take a lifetime to figure it out.
Yeah, he cut it. He cut his video. That's one.
I will be.
He cut it again. That's 2 that I see. See, I'm going live because I want to let you know that I don't have to cut video, man. I don't have to cut and edit my video. I am who I am. I don't have to edit. No, I can. I have in the past. I have made plenty videos editing and doing all this crap. But see, this video is a truthful video. It's going to remain truthful. You're going to stay clear 100%. You're going to see what I'm going to say, and I'm going to put it down on the line. But you cut your video because you have to think about what you have to say. You got to say the right things to appease your YouTube crowd. Because why? Because you a corporate cocksucker. But let's go.
Telling you the truth about a job. Some people
Now you want to tell us the truth about a job. Let's hear the truth about a job, y'all.
say I'm lazy, I'm able to work. I just want to say this one thing.
Some people say you lazy, but you're able to work. Yeah, if you're able to work and you don't excel at life and you don't move up, then yeah, you lazy because you're able, but you refuse to go work and do something with your life. You rather go live in the woods, stealing someone's property or taking from someone's property, and you could possibly get charged a federal charge for living on federal land in a tent. This is what you encourage your followers and your subscribers to do, to go live homeless in a tent so that they can get charged and put in prison possibly and have a big ass fine on them. But let's listen to your crap.
If you would like to spend your only life working until you are 60 to 65, or if you're lucky, till you're 40, 30, but half of your life working so you can be able to live it after, then not.
Who says that you can't live your life while you work? Huh? Why does working have to be a punishment? Some people find their jobs to be pleasurable. Some people find jobs that they love to do. So that's your opinion, man. It means nothing. It means nothing to no one, bruh, but yourself, because you want to live in your own mind.
Even have enough money to have everything that you actually want. That means...
Okay, to have money to have everything that you actually want. You see, that's the difference between someone who knows the difference between greed and content. Greed and contentment. That's the difference between people who understand money and people who value money. Between people who use money and people who let money use them. Jesus said, give unto Caesar's what is Caesar's, and give unto God what is God's. When someone asked Jesus, what do we do about Caesar and his taxes? Jesus put up the coin and he showed those people the head of Caesar. And Jesus said, give unto Caesar's what is Caesar, give unto God's what is God's. So basically, give the head of Caesar back to Caesar, but give what God created back to God. He created you. But see, that's the difference. We all have to pay dues. But you somehow are special. You don't have to pay dues.
You spent half of your life working for money that was never really even yours. A job?
Some people can work and create generational wealth for their offspring, for their spawn, for their children, bro. Some people choose to let their money go to waste. That's their choice, man. But you're making people believe that they have no choice. You're making people believe that the only choice that they have is to go live in the woods and build a crappy ass tent like that and freeze in the wintertime. You got something to say? Get in the camera and
Also,
say it.
They could like spend it on like pots or whatever and pass it down, and those kids could sell it and get the money back.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
There's called life insurance. You got inheritance that you can pass on to. What the fuck are you passing on to your offspring, bro? A broken down tent and some dirty blankets?
That's crazy.
Is that what you're passing down to your offspring or to the next person? Some starving dogs and a broken broom handle? Is that what you're passing down? Because I don't understand what you're passing down to your offspring, bro. Let's listen to what he has to say here. I got plenty to say.
I come to take 5 for all my oil changes every 5,000 miles. Been coming here for...
And money is from the devil. God didn't make money.
Money is from the devil. Money is not from the devil, okay? Money is a tool that man has created to barter and trade. So they don't have to live in the Stone Age days anymore where they only gather and hunt. People have learned to become into a community, bro. This is history. This is something that you should have learned in social studies, in history class, that the suffering was greater back then when they were only hunting and gathering. And groups were smaller because they had to hunt and gather. They couldn't feed a whole platoon, a whole tribe of people until they started farming. Until they started trading and bartering. One skill for another, bruh. But you want to go back into the Stone Age days. This is where you want to live in the Stone Age days where you gather and hunt and run from your prey. This is what you're offering people now. Let's listen.
All God's money is here on earth.
Bruh, God doesn't need money. It's not God's money. It's just something, it's a false ideology that man has created so that we can trade and barter.
It's a trading thing. God doesn't need it.
And if you go back into the banking system, the gold is what really counts. The paper money is nothing. It's nothing. It's an illusion, bruh. If you know how currency works and how the banking system works, then you understand. If you know J.P. Morgan and you really get into Rockefellers and Rothschilds, they don't deal in money, bruh. They deal in gold and silver. But you don't know this. You just want to keep it up with just money. But let's continue.
Gold, silver, pearls. God didn't make no paper money. God didn't make no electronic money. That's all from the devil. Money is a tool, and it should be used, not misused. God didn't make his money, and God didn't...
Okay, so there you have it. You even said it yourself. That money is a tool. It should be used and not misused. So why aren't you using money? Why don't you get a job and get some money? Huh?
Also, first of all, let me just say something.
Go ahead.
Money's from the devil. You're wearing Crocs. Those are expensive, sir.
The Crocs?
And the creator of Crocs is racist. So, and he's a man of color. If you can see.
you are a person of color, but you're wearing Crocs. You see what I'm saying? See the hypocrisy here? The CEO or the creator of Crocs, the owner who owns Crocs, is a racist dude. He even said it. It's out there in the public. He's racist. But you're wearing Crocs. You're representing the devil too. Eh? Let's continue.
Have all these diamonds and pearls and things that took a long time and a lot of processing from the earth to be able to be made. He didn't make that money so we can go spend it and stuff and trade it. No, he made that money so we can glorify him. So he can show us what true glory and what true beauty is. That's God's money. That's not our money. We're not supposed to even be touching that money. That's money for us to be looking at. We over here digging stuff up. God didn't say dig that up, because when we dig it up, we don't...
See, this is where he's wrong at again. Go read the Bible, man. Go read the Bible. Go read up the manna that fell from the sky. Do you know what the manna is? Of course you don't. You don't know what the manna is. You don't think God gave us money? You don't think God gave us gold and silver? Huh? Yeah, we're not supposed to worship that, but we can use it. He gave it to us as a tool.
Okay, first of all, how are we gonna look at it if we can't actually see it because it's inside rocks and stuff? And then, why is it there if we can't? Why is it there if we can't look at it or crack it open or dig it up and we can't look at it at all?
That's a good point. If it remained in the rocks, we would never see it. He just said that it was there just for us to look at.
There's nothing to look at. It's a rock.
That is the dumbest statement I've ever heard someone say. So I heard him say it's a tool that we're supposed to use. Then I heard him say we're not even supposed to look at it. Make up your mind, man. You see the dumb stuff that you be saying in your videos. I don't think you even think about it. Hold on, let me finish this.
We don't know what to do with it. We wearing it around our necks and stuff like that. And we acting like we did something for this. No, you ain't do nothing for that. God made that money. So
you're wearing a sweater and some jeans. Hey, why don't you go in some lamb skin and some donkey skin or something?
Okay, first of all, okay. Actually, we did do something for that because we've been working Okay, and also back with the rocks. Do you see any pearls or diamonds? Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't see nothing.
Look, when Jesus, when when they had people working, okay, and one person worked harder than the other, and he got paid twice as much.
He earned it.
He earned it. When the poor man went to worship God and gave 1 penny, and the rich man went to God and gave $1 million,
and he had $1 billion.
Which one do you think God cared about the most?
Hey, the penny guy.
The penny guy. Why?
Because he gave all he had.
Because he gave us all, man. There is value to things in life, man. There is value to worshiping God. There is value to the things that you do that are accounted for. And there's levels to this that you don't understand. But let's continue on with your video before my battery runs low.
That's what money is for. It's a tool. It's a tool to be used, not misused. And we are all misusing it. Love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the... Okay, now this is where I want you guys to pay attention, because he starts to cut his videos so he can remember, go back to the Bible, read it, or go to his phone and search it, and search the verse. This is what you call a wannabe loophole Christian that doesn't understand the complete stories of the Bible. He just goes word for word for what people tell him and what he's been taught by other loophole Christians. So watch this. Pay attention to the screen. You're going to see it flicker, and you're going to see him restart the video. Roots of all evil. If you do not believe me, go look in the Bible. So he cuts it off. He cuts it, goes to scripture so you can see it. But pay attention. He didn't know it. He didn't know what verse it was. There's no way he could have. Because not even a lot of people who actually read the Bible can remember every freaking scripture, every verse.
Okay.
Not even scholars don't remember every scripture, every verse, man. You're trying to tell me a mediocre dude like you who barely reads the Bible can remember every scripture, every verse? I don't think so. Let's pay attention. Hold on. And the things about life that we should know. But we're not taking heed. We're not listening to it. We're doing the same thing that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. We're doing the same thing that they did when they built the Tower of Babylon. We're doing what we want. We're walking. Exactly. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ain't doing shit.
You're doing what you want. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm paying my dues, like Jesus said. Give unto Caesar's what is Caesar's, and give unto God what is God's. But you ain't doing what Jesus said. You ain't giving to Caesar's what is Caesar's. You're doing what you want. The same thing that the people in Sodom and Gomorrah were doing. Laziness, gluttony, all the deadly sins that has been committed, you're committing. You know what? You take money from your subscribers. You take money because you got a TikTok video. You take money off your TikTok video. You got 17,000 views. You tell me you ain't getting paid for that? Let's go. Unlike me, I don't monetize my videos. But let's see what you got to say.
Oh, another thing.
All right.
So the internet, yeah, that's programmed. So you don't know if that's true or not. That could be from loophole Christians again, and it's like rumors. Okay.
Yeah.
It's rumors. Rumors aren't true.
Okay. My battery's gonna die, so let me finish the video. Okay. Our own direction, and we're not following God. How am I lazy if I'm able to create this? It does not matter how. Bruh. You can be lazy and still create that, man. That's nothing to create, bruh. That's a bunch of mud and sticks and some tarp. And you went to Lowe's, or you went to a construction store or some kind of Home Depot to get you a couple of insulating boards. You found you some blankets from Goodwill or somewhere cheap. It ain't hard to fix something like that, man. You trying to tell us you ain't lazy because you built this piece of crap? Get out of here, bro.
Time and attention. If you are up in the business, meaning you have a salary, you are even more.
And like you said in one of your videos, it only took you a day to do this, build up a structure. You said it yourself. It only took you a day.
A day is like really long.
But you ain't lazy. Only took you a day.
Tied in than the rest of us. We're working hourly. So you as a salary worker, you have a responsibility. You have a dedication. It means you're committed to being at that job. The only
Look. You know, he keeps cutting his videos. Because he doesn't, bro, your mind ain't right, man. You keep cutting your videos. Your mind is not right.
He has to think it through.
You don't have it in your heart to say everything you need to say. You're trying to deceive us. That's what you're trying to do.
The only thing that we're supposed to be committed to is ourselves. The only thing that we're supposed to be committed to is God. We should not be committed to a job. And if you don't understand, let me go ahead and put it in more perspective.
You know, God said worship him. He didn't say don't be committed to your family. Don't be committed to your wife. God said be committed to your wife. And you and her become as one. But you're telling everybody, oh no, you're only supposed to be committed to God. You're not supposed to be committed to your children. Man, you see how much BS you have with you, bro? Plenty. You got plenty BS with you, man.
Go look in Colossians 3:23.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch the video flicker because he's about to cut and paste.
And it will say, it says, whatever you...
It will say, you seen it? Did you see it? Let's go back a little bit. He didn't know, so he cut the video and he tried to make it look like it was a roll-on, which it wasn't a roll-on. He stopped it. Let's go back just a little bit.
Committed to a job. And if you don't understand, let me go ahead and put it in more perspective. Go look in Colossians 3:23. And it will say, it says, whatever you do for it, do it with all your hearts.
It cut.
As you are serving God.
It cut off. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Not serving a human master.
Let's go.
3:23. And it will say, it's God. We should not be committed to a job. And if you don't understand, let me go ahead and put it in more perspective. Go look in Colossians 3:23.
Right there.
And it will say, it's
right there before he says go. Before he says go, and then his camera cut. Let's pay attention.
God. We should not
right here.
Up in the business, meaning you have a salary, you are even more tied in than the rest of us. We're working hourly. So you as a salary worker, you have a responsibility. You have a dedication. It means you're committed to being at that job. The only thing that we're supposed to be committed to is ourselves. The only thing that we're supposed to be committed to is God. We should not be committed to a job. And if you don't understand, let me go ahead and put it in more perspective. Go look in Colossians 3:23. And it will say, it says, whatever you do for...
All right, so you seen that? You seen how he cut the video? He cut his video right before he said the quote. Because he didn't know the quote. He had to go look it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because he's dishonest. He's not who he truly says he is. He's doing this for YouTube. So his YouTube fans can keep following him.
Also, ain't nobody committed to their job. They will snap out and they will quit in a minute.
They got a lot of people that are committed to their jobs, baby.
Yeah, but not everybody.
No, not everybody, but there are some people that actually love their jobs. It's not a punishment to have a job.
Yeah.
Do it with all your hearts. As you are...
But he makes it out like it's a punishment. And he wants people to follow him and go be homeless and live in a crappy tent like that in the woods next to a highway. Would you go do that?
Oh, hell no.
Or would you go earn your right to live? There's ways to get around the system. There's ways that you can find somewhere to live and find some land for cheap and live on it and earn your way righteously instead of being lazy and dragging 3 dogs along to supper with you. Let's listen.
Serving God, not serving.
And he's using God as a shield. That's what I hate the most. He's using God as a shield to make it seem like he's righteous. And he's trying to encourage other people to live homeless. That's what I don't respect. Hey, if you want to live homeless, you go live homeless yourself. But don't drag the rest of society down your pit hole.
A human master. And if you don't believe me, go and look at the book.
Not so fast. The general's coming with you.
Mom.
He gave us a break on our car insurance, and he'll look after you too.
Yep, with what?
Whatever you do, work with it all your heart as,
Colossians 3.
as if you're working with it for God. That's just common sense. But you're not working.
Yeah, you are.
You're not working. You're doing whatever you want, you said. That's what you're doing. I don't see you doing any work. I don't see you putting in any work. I see you putting in something to help yourself. How is building a crappy tent for God?
That crappy tent, I used to do stuff like that when I was 5, sir. You shouldn't still be doing that.
Right? How are you building a crappy tent like this for God? It's all dirty in the inside, man. But you're doing it for God. I doubt you even blessed that place, to be honest with you. You want to know why? That if you did bless that place, it would be blasphemy. You want to know why? Because that's not your land. You didn't earn that land fair and square, man. Right now, you're stealing.
That's crazy.
But let's continue.
23. Okay? God does not want us serving human masters. Okay? But that's the way that this society has got us.
God doesn't want us serving human masters. But you know what? Some of us have to serve human masters. And even in biblical times, some people gave themselves to slavery. It was volunteered. Because times were so hard, people had to give themselves to noblemen to live under their roof so that they can be fed and housed and so they can take showers and baths so that they can survive. So they give themselves to slavery. And they serve their masters for 7 years. And on the 7th year, the master would have to let that slave go with as many things as he could carry so that he could go on and live his life. It's called a life of servitude.
Damn, I wish they had that now.
Being a slave to someone in biblical times was volunteered, bruh. That's what a lot of people get messed up too.
True.
And on the 7th year, you had to let them go. On the 7th year, you had to let your land rest. You could not farm on it. There are reasons for this, but you don't understand it. You need to read the Bible some more, man.
God, as our creator, wants us to be focused on him more. Most of this generation, this new generation, the millenniums, we are technology.
The millenniums or the millennials? Educate yourself, bro.
Bro, don't know how to speak.
Generation. So with the technology, we have more information. We are smarter. So this is why you see young.
No, you're not smarter because you have technology at your fingertips. That doesn't make you smarter.
Humans created it, bro. It's the same level.
It doesn't make you smarter, bro. It allows you to have the knowledge at hand. That's all it does.
But not in heart.
For people that never worked a job in their life, having more money in a week or in a month than you've had in 5-10 years.
Because, bruh, a lot of these kids are misusing the system. They're misusing the stock market. Do you know what the stock market is? The stock market is the biggest, greatest gambling casino in the world.
Yes.
That's what the stock market is. That's why some of these kids are richer than people who work hard 24/7 all their lives. Because they're stealing.
That's a sin.
They're scamming. That's what they're doing. They're robbing and they're killing.
That's something you should.
And they worship everything wrong with society, bro. They worship the culture, just like you. You worship the culture by doing your little dance. That dance that you do in the intro of your YouTube videos.
What dance?
That's the culture. He does some kind of crazy pop and lock or whatever dance he does. I don't know what you call it. Jig or some shit.
Hell no.
But let's listen.
Because they're not trading their time for money. They're using their time wisely. We all have the same thing.
They're using their time wisely? You think that's what it is? You think Jake Paul and Logan Paul have gotten rich because they use their time wisely, or that they scam people and they manipulated people? Which one is it?
Did he just say we're all the same?
You think they got rich because they were using their time wisely, or did they scam people? When it comes to money, many people are getting robbed, bro. That's your misconception, man. You think these kids are using... When the hell do kids ever use their time wisely, bro?
Never.
Never.
As a kid, I do not use my time.
God gave us all the same. He gave us all the same 24 hours in a day. We all got a chance and a choice. Some people just use them and take them differently. Now we have to understand this. I am not...
You're not understanding it because you're trying to force people to live like you.
Did he just say I'm not
lazy. My third eye is just open.
Your third eye. Your third eye is just open. You see, here go we getting with this bullshit ass third eye opening bullshit. Your third eye is not open, bro. Don't say that. All right? Because I will school you on the third eye bullshit. Let's continue.
I can see clearly.
You can see clearly. Is that why you're freezing in the wintertime? And you got Crocs on, made by a racist man? And you're asking people to live like you and getting people to join you to live in a crappy ass tent that freezes at night near a highway? And your car's broke down? Is that why you see clearly? Huh? Is that it? Is that why you have 3 dogs that are freezing with you at night? A pit bull and 2 Pomeranians or whatever those dogs are? You see clearly, huh? Is that why your clothes are dirty? You can't wash them? Huh? You see clearly, though, huh? Okay. Okay, Mr. See clearly. Is that why you got a broken broomstick, a mop handle behind you? Because you see clearly? All right, bro.
I don't want to be working for a man that does not appreciate my work ethic. Cleaning and doing things and being on time, and it still results into me not being enough. We will never, ever be enough for a job.
Okay. If you understand that you will never, ever be enough for a job, then why not understand it and just keep working at the job? Knowing you need the job. You need to make money to survive. And people will never, ever be enough for anybody who has great expectations. You see, because every day you should never be enough with yourself. Number one, everything you do, you should even strive more for perfection. So since when are you perfect in the eyes of someone else? If you truly understand the concept, you would know that you would never be perfect, not even for yourself, bro. Therefore, you strive to be better. You know, when God said you give yourself and you have a job, you're actually supposed to be a slave to your boss and to that work company. If you have a job, you are supposed to be a slave to them, bruh. That's what the Bible says. But if you know that you're never enough for someone else, you should also know that you're never enough for yourself. That you can never reach that perfection of Jesus Christ, bruh. But you're in denial. Like I said, you live in your own little world. But let's continue.
Money stops rolling in, they're done with us. We are always enough for God. It don't matter if we're on the street, as long as we singing for...
We're enough for God.
God does not need us. He made us, but he don't need us.
Hold on, let me finish this here. He said, let me rewind this, bro. Let me rewind this.
We will never, ever be enough for a job. The money stops rolling in, they're done with us. We are always enough for God. It don't matter if we're on the street, as long as we singing...
We are always enough for God. I thought God said we all fall short of the glory of God. Huh? Do we not all fall short of that glory, my boy? Huh? You telling me that we're enough for God?
That's crazy.
Boy, you need to go back and read your Bible, son.
I don't think he has one, Dad.
But we're enough for God. Let's continue.
God, hey, we gonna make sure it's straight. No job is ever gonna get you to where you wanna be in life. They got it all pretty and they got it all fixed up.
No job is ever going to be enough. Enough for what? For greed?
That's what I was about to say.
For your greed? For your selfishness? You know, some of us, see, like I said, there's a difference between contentment and greed. What you're thinking about is greed at a regular 7-Eleven job or 9-to-5 job.
And they want a Gucci bag.
And want a Gucci bag, just like my daughter said. But you can be content. You can be content with the things that you have and the things that you get with your job.
You may want more.
But that's not your message, bro. That's not your message. Let's listen to your message.
All fancy for us, and they got careers and stuff like that that some people can get, but not.
You see, this is your problem. You worry about what other people have.
Yeah.
You worry about the fancy stuff. You worry about the people who are up in society and have nurses. Those people have their problems too, my dude.
They're on drugs, my God.
A lot of them, yeah. They got the money to buy them drugs. Them drugs hold them down, man. They got money to buy their vices. Sex, prostitution, rape. Oh, they got all drugs, guns. They got their vices too. No one is perfect. Let's listen to you. Let's listen to you preach, brother man.
All of society. I just passed somebody that was in the woods that was sleeping on the ground with the cover around them. Once they put things.
You just passed somebody in the woods that was sleeping on the ground with the cover on them, but you didn't invite them to come into your warm tent.
I thought he was talking about himself.
What happened to the love you have for your brethren?
Damn.
What happened to that love? Did you offer him an extra blanket? No? What'd you do? Nothing? You just passed somebody in the woods. That what you said? Yeah, passed them up. Sleeping on the ground with a blanket. Did you offer an extra blanket? Because it looked cold out there. Did you? I don't think you did. I don't think you really have love for your brethren like you say you do on YouTube. You love that YouTube money and that TikTok money, don't you? That's what you love. The love of money is the root of all evil, bro. And you're stinking of it right now. You're stinking of nothing but evil. Let's continue with what you say. You see, because God said, many will come in my name. You have to test them. Jesus said, many will come in my name and will proclaim the glory of God. Hey, you one of these people?
Yeah.
Because see, I'm testing you, and right now you failing, my dude. You failing big time. Let's continue with your video.
So your name is done for you. It's like your life doesn't matter. Once you get in trouble, they don't cut your arm off for stealing. What do? They take.
Oh yeah, they still got countries out there to cut your arms off for stealing. Some countries out there will castrate you if they catch you raping. Some countries will cut your tongue off if you cuss out one of the elites. Yeah, they still got many communist countries out there.
What they do for raping?
They cut them off.
Oh yeah, really? We need to bring that to the United States.
Yeah, they need to bring that to the United States. Let's go.
The only thing that really matters in this life is your time. Job, what does it do? We go to work every single day. We wake up every single day unwilling.
The only thing that matters in your life is your time. What about God? Does God matter?
Yeah.
Who can give you time? Time is an illusion. You know, some people's day go slower than others. If you're sitting in an emergency room, how long does it seem?
Oh, it's gonna be like this.
It seems like a very long time, right?
Yeah.
But when you're having fun, what happens?
It's like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. You see, time is a construct, bro. But you don't understand this, huh? The only thing that matters in your life is your time. No. The most valuable thing you have in your life is time. That's true. But it's not the only thing that matters. You out your rabbit ass mind if you think that. My daughter matters. I matter. My family matters. God matters first and foremost.
Food.
Then Jesus. Then my neighbors. Then me.
Food matters, bro.
Food matters, bro.
I need my food.
I need my food too. Give me a high five. Need some food for that
yeah,
one.
bro.
We gotta have food. Sustenance. But nah. The only thing that matters in your life, y'all, is time. He said time is the only thing that matters. Man, get the fuck out of here.
To work a job so we can pay to stay in places that aren't even worth it and then have no time to work on our life to praise the God that actually gave.
If you don't have time to work on your life while you have a job, then you don't know what the hell you're doing. Because that's exactly what you're supposed to do when you have a job. That is the reason for having a job, is to work on your life. If you don't make your job work for you and work in your life, then you are misusing your money. You're not budgeting. You're not saving your money right. You're not thinking about it. You're not writing these things down. You're not taking note of how much I have a week, how much I can put away. You're just blowing your shit on bullshit. That's what you're doing, man. That's what you're doing.
What's he doing with his money? He ain't doing nothing because he's homeless.
Yeah, his excuse was his girlfriend left him and family don't want nothing to do with him.
Why his family don't want?
So I don't know. Maybe it's his attitude. Maybe it's the way he's living. Maybe he doesn't know how to budget. Maybe his girl seen no potential in him.
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Maybe that's the case. But let's continue.
Us life, it makes no sense at all. So for the people out here who say I'm lazy and I'm able, yes, I am able. And I am not lazy. If I was lazy, I couldn't be able to build this. This is a nice, tough structure, okay?
Like I said, you said it in your video. It only took you 1 day to put up that structure.
Baby, as a 5-year-old, I could do this in 3 hours. Or 2. I don't care.
A bunch of sticks and some mud? You did that in a day. But you want people to believe that you're not lazy? Oh, come on, man. Let's go.
This is not coming down. All right? But I choose to use my time to teach everybody, because if we do not know, we will not.
Bro, you ain't teach nobody nothing, bro. The only thing you're teaching people is how to enable them to be homeless like you. That's the only thing you're teaching. You're not giving anybody any life skills. You're not teaching anybody. You didn't show us how you made this. You didn't go step by step, because I didn't see any video of you going step by step on how you made this. You didn't show anybody. What you did was you got some money from YouTube and you went and bought you some insulation boards and you got you some dirt from the ground and you got you some wood and you made a structure.
Okay.
Anybody can do that, bro. Anybody can do what you did. People homeless all around America have done this crap. This ain't nothing, man. What you're teaching people is how to be a loophole Christian and pull from quote from each Bible, but not actually making sense of the connections of the stories in the Bible. What you're doing is you're pulling out quotes to suffice your ideology. That's what you're doing. You're not applying it to everyday life, bruh. You're not connecting the dots. You have no coherence. You have no cohesiveness. And you make no damn sense when you talk about God like this. But let's continue.
Grow. Every single day, we eat so our bodies can grow.
How are you eating, bro? I want to know how you eating. First of all, first and foremost, how are you eating every day? Where are you getting the money from to eat? Because you damn sure ain't going out here in the woods next to the highway hunting your deer and growing your own foods and vegetables in the wintertime.
He's probably eating off the trash on the highway.
Either that, or somebody's donating money to him, or the government is giving you some money. So basically, you living off of me. You're living off of my taxes, brother. That's what you're doing. You're living off of everybody else who's working hard with the EBT and the food stamps. That's how you eating every day? That's what I think you're doing. I can almost guarantee you that's exactly what you're doing. Free government phone, free EBT. That's how you eating every day.
The government, why are they? If the government is doing that, why are they letting him live on the highway?
Because they don't know where he lives. They haven't found out where he lives yet. But when they do, they're gonna charge him like they did that dude Will Survive.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna tell him tear it down, and they're gonna charge him a big fine. That's what's gonna happen. Let's continue.
Only get older, we never get younger. So our minds have to grow as well. And we're not doing that. The only thing we're doing is
who said our minds ain't growing as well? That's your opinion, bro. Many of us out here are growing.
Also, you can turn younger through mental state. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do that.
You can have a younger mindset.
Or you could just like fall on your head and you could have anesthesia or something.
Yeah. Plenty. That's your opinion again, man. Your opinion means nothing. Let's continue.
Oh, let me make some more money. And then go spend it. What the society set for us to do is to spend money. Okay? Get money.
Yeah, some of us know that. Some of us know how poison society is. So some of us save our money. And some of us buy necessities. And some of us buy assets. You know what assets are? I don't think you do.
He doesn't.
Because I don't see no assets you got in your videos. Not one.
Wait, he said he has electricity, right?
That's not an asset, baby.
Well, I know, but like, why doesn't he have heaters?
He has a wood stove that he burns the wood. He cuts down all the trees around him, and he burns the wood. So what he's doing is he's burning up his resources. So what he's using for cover, he's using trees for cover, but at the same time he's burning up the wood. So he's burning up his cover.
He needs to go buy a space heater or whatever they call
He can't unless he gets a generator and some gasoline or a solar power generator and battery, which I don't think he has. He might. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's still not going to last forever.
And spend money. They don't want us to save and obtain. They don't want us to contain. They don't want us to fill up. They want us to run out. This is why corn is free. They want to drain our energy. They want to take our time away from us. Okay? This is why things are out here like TikTok, because it's literally in the name, TikTok. They're saying TikTok, TikTok. The time is going.
You know, that's funny how he talks crap about TikTok, but yet he uses. Yeah, he uses it.
On TikTok.
You talk crap about TikTok, but you use it though, don't you?
Baby, so you're a part of it.
By. The time is going by. Don't be naive, man. Wake up. Why don't we support the people that actually want to help the community? Why don't we support the people that actually want to see the world grow? Okay,
He's talking about that.
Because many times these people that claim that they help the community only help themselves.
He's
just like the Black Lives Matter movement. The founder, the co-founder of that, took all that money and built herself a mansion. Yeah, maybe you should do some research, man. Maybe you should wake up. You say you got your third eye open, but to me, it's still closed.
He's saying so much about time, but he's wasting hours right now.
You're wasting a lot of people's time.
Supporting the people that are into drugs, gun violence, right? Lying to each other, right? Snaking their brother, right? Taking each other's girlfriend, right? It makes no sense to us. And everybody wants to be better than the other person.
Oh, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yep.
It's called the culture. There's plenty of culture vultures out there, man. It makes no sense to you because you don't have your third eye open. Yeah. But it makes perfect sense to me. Why people cheat, steal, kill, rob, pillage.
He needs some of those David Icke books, Dad.
Yeah.
Those books right there.
You need some of these David Icke books, brother. You need some of these David Icke books right there.
Hey, these right here.
Point to them. Right there. David Icke books, right there.
And the truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
And then the phantom self.
Yeah.
And the
global conspiracy.
Yeah.
See, it makes perfect sense for me because I read up about it. But you a loophole Christian, man. You only say and repeat what other people say. The love of money is the root of all evil. How many people say that, you know? Who? Everybody and their mama, huh? Come on, man.
Okay? And this is people's problem in the first place. People don't want to mind their own business, right? And nobody...
Whoa.
You're not minding your business.
What are you talking about, bro? You don't want to put your stuff out there on YouTube and TikTok. You want everybody to know your business.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
You want to know what it is, though? You want that money.
Yeah, brother.
You want that money, don't you? That's what you want. You want people to mind their business while you put your content on YouTube and get paid for it, living illegally on federal land. But you want us to mind your business while you put your business out there. Man, you a hypocrite, bro.
I bet he has a high.
Yo, let's continue. Let's continue.
He cares about anybody else. You know, somebody wise once told me that 80% don't care and 20% is glad that it's you and it's not them. All right? So we gotta wake up as a community. Don't spend the rest of your life doing something that you hate doing, and then the rest of your life you spend doing what I'm doing, trying to struggle and trying to make it.
You know what? I love what I do, man. I've been doing it for a very long time.
Man, what is he on?
My job is an honest job. I don't screw over nobody. I work hard, blood, sweat, and tears for my money, from the sweat of my brow, baby. I'm actually proud of what I do.
You have a bra?
I love my job. I've been doing my job for a long time. And every job that I've ever done, I've done it for a long time. I worked at a warehouse job, and I was top dog at the warehouse, picking up cases. Look at his arm. Look how big this arm is. This is for me picking up cases, son. But you know, people like you, just lazy. You don't want to go lift up on no cases. You don't want to go work for your money. You don't want to go work for a living to make your life. But y'all want to live in the forest next to a highway in a raggedy ass tent. That's what you want to do. And you want to encourage other people to do the same thing.
Most likely having a side house on the end and doing exactly what he said.
That's what somebody else said. Somebody else said that he actually living in a house, but he's probably behind his house in the woods somewhere doing this, trying to get paid on YouTube.
Great minds think alike, bro.
I believe it. I kind of believe that to be true. I don't know.
Ain't nobody homeless about to have Crocs and then
if it is, he will get exposed. He keeps it up. He will get exposed. But let's continue.
Because that's what they got us doing, okay? Everybody needs help. Everybody is getting assistance, okay? If you're not getting Medicaid, if you're not getting food stamps, you're getting some type of government assistance. If you're not, you're lucky. I want to leave my people.
He talking about himself.
He said, if we're not getting help, we're lucky. What the hell? You mean if we are getting help, we're lucky, right? That's what you really mean. How could you say if we're not getting help, we're lucky? Am I on food stamps?
No.
Do I get any government help?
No.
Do I work hard for my money?
Mm.
How, as a daughter, how do you think I've done so far? How good or bad do you think I've done so far?
Rating goodness from 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
Yeah. Be honest.
9 or 8.
9 or 8. That's not bad, man, to be a dad. Yeah, I know I got my flaws. I whip her butt when she does something bad. Maybe that's the part she don't like. But I damn sure got her to do it. Are you an AB student?
Mm-hmm.
You're an AB student. I'm a great dad. AB student. See, I can raise my daughter the right way.
AB
and not in a tent.
AB student with food always in hand.
Every day I feed her.
I'm a biggie.
Every day I feed my baby. Me and her eat every day.
Hey, look, guys, I'm eating right now. You see this? We're on Burger King fries.
You dropped some fries on my finger, girl. Anyways, let's listen.
Okay, because there's a lot of young people out here growing up nowadays not even seeing the value of what money really is. Okay? Money is a tool, right? And these are tools that we're supposed to be used, just like we use our phone as a tool, right? Our bodies are tools. God made.
So why is money such a big deal to you if it's a tool? Wanna know why? Because you don't want to get a job and use it as a tool. Because you're lazy. Because you don't want a job. Just admit it, bro. You're lazy, man. You don't want to get a job. You don't want to work and not have nothing. But you want to know what? That's your fault. Because maybe you don't know how to save. Don't blame it on the next person, bro. Blame it on yourself. Take responsibility for yourself, man. Let's continue.
As instruments so we can be praising him, not so we can be spending all of our hard-earned energy, right? The energy that God gave us to be praising him, to be working all day at work, right? Being tired, right? Most people go to work every...
First of all, what did God say in the Bible?
Why he keep repeating himself?
For the rest of your days, you shall till the land from the sweat of your brow.
He's
But
not
God said,
sweating.
God said you're going to have to work for the rest of your life for the sins of Adam and Eve. That's what God said, and what God says goes.
Damn,
But you don't want to work from the sweat of your brow, baby. You don't want to work. You don't want to listen to what God says. You don't want to hear what God says. You ain't hearing what God says. You straight from the devil right now, man. For the rest of your life and all of your days, you will till the land from the sweat of your brow. Basically saying you're going to work to your dying days. But you know what? Some of us can retire early. Some of us won't. For those of us who don't, we follow God's rule to the T. And for those of us who retire early, we earned it. Plain and simple, man. Somehow your math ain't mathing. Your math ain't adding up. Your words are not adding up.
Is he transgender? Because he's doing girl math, and girl math is not good as a girl.
Stop. Don't make fun of him like that. This isn't about making fun of him. This is about speaking the truth about him and about his lies.
Yeah.
Single day, no one even get a chance to go to church on Sunday because they're at work, right? This is all from the devil.
Because they ain't at church on Sunday. Who said that church had to be on Sunday, man? What did God say about church?
They got church on Wednesday too.
What did God say about church, though? Jesus said, when one or two come in my name, there I am in the midst of it. And you're having church.
Also, church.
That's what church is. When one or two come together in my name. When two people start talking about God or Jesus or the Bible or scripture, that's church.
Oh, and church people usually like wear jewelry and stuff and be looking good. He talked about
those
that.
those are hypocrites. The Bible speaks about those people too. But because we don't go to church on Sunday, somehow that's a big deal with him. Let's continue on, people.
Devil wants to take us away from God. This is why growing up in the early...
No. The devil doesn't want to take us away from God. The devil wants us to take ourselves away from God. Understand the difference, man. You see, God doesn't send anybody to hell. We send ourselves to hell.
Oh, that's what those
Don't blame it on the devil, bro. Because, like you said, everyone has a choice. It's not like we don't have a choice and Satan just come get us. We don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Satan's coming for me. I gotta go. The devil's coming for me.
That's what the atheists
That's not how
say.
that's not how that works, man. You give yourself to the devil, bro. You take yourself away from God. Don't get shit twisted, man. You see, what you're doing is making someone twice the son of hell. That's what you're doing. Because you're not spitting God's word truthfully. That's not you're twisting the words, bruh.
The atheists are saying,
Let's listen to this one more time.
Even get a chance to go to church on Sunday because they're at work, right? This is all from the devil. The devil wants to take us away from God. This is why growing up in the early days, it was all about the
devil wants to take us away from God. No.
Baby, the atheist could be going to work on Sunday, okay? And the Christian...
The devil has no power against you if you're with God, bruh. Am I right or wrong? If you have God with you, who can be against you?
Ain't nobody.
Don't twist the words, my dude. Just stop.
The devil is the same as us, but he's a fallen angel. So he's basically, he's the same status, but he's like, he's just changed.
He's fallen.
Pope. It was all about kings. It was all about the priests, right? Now you see it all gliding away from religion because everybody wants to do their own thing.
But here's the thing about what you just said. It's all about king. It's all about the priest. It's all about religion. No, it's not. Religion is a word that's man-made. The reason for king priest was because to hold people in slavery. You see, all around the world, humans were enslaved. They were enslaved to dig up gold and silver and all these minerals.
Yeah.
They were enslaved all around the world. And who was appointed to watch over the slaves? They were called king priests. There were 2 in 1. They were called king priests. And they were responsible for watching over all the slaves all around the world. All these structures that have circle stones, you'll find a mile or 2 away, there was a gold mine that was mined for gold. A hole in the ground, a cave, a dirt pit where people were mining gold. Hundreds of thousands of civilizations that was all around the world, and there were slaves.
And priests wear like the gold crosses, and they wear like the gold color.
The king priests were supposed to be what was called the Nephilim, half-breeds of human and gods or fallen angels.
Oh, hell no.
That's what that's about. But he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. He hadn't read too far into the Bible or into any kind of scripture to really truly understand it. But let's continue.
Hey, everybody wants to take their own way, and this is why it is genocide.
Everybody wants to take their own way. You mean like you're doing? Taking your own way? Huh?
Like,
In the woods, in a messed up tent, near the highway. Your way to highway, huh?
This generation is done. We're all going to burn up into flames if we don't get it right now. Money is the root of all evil. So if I ask for...
See, yeah, you just misquoted. Money is the root of all. Yeah, I thought he said the love of money is the root of all evil. Now money is the root. See how people get things messed up? You see that? Let's
a dollar should be nothing to everybody, right? I have $1. I can show you I don't have $1 right now, but I can show you $1. You understand? So if you can't give me $1, it's the same thing as like you give me a handshake or you give me a hug. You just don't want to because you want to be greedy. You want to be evil. And this is what the devil wants. He wants everybody to be like him. What did the devil do? He challenged God. The devil said, okay, God, yeah, I'm better than you. I'm going to be like, I want to be better than you. I'm going to have more than you. This is the same thing that the devil's placing into all of us. Wake up. Be alarmed, man. Go support me.
The devil challenged God. The devil could never ever challenge God. He went against God and God showed him who was boss, if that was the case. But the devil didn't challenge God. He tempted Jesus. But I want to show you something, man. You know, just me hanging around the house, I have money in my wallet. But I also have money in my bank account. But you know your YouTube channel that you have? You ain't touching none of my money. And you ain't getting none of it. Because I don't deal with people like you, and I don't help people like you. We'll never help you people like you who misuse and who misguide people and don't tell the truth.
And he said like money's like a handshake or a hug. I don't want to give a handshake or a hug to some random person. You could have herpes for all I know, baby.
Support somebody that wants to see somebody grow. Support somebody that wants to see people in the gym.
You mean you support you?
Yep.
That's what he's saying. Support him. Give him money. That's basically what he's saying. You want to grow off of other people's hard work. That's not growing, man. You're not growing. You're gonna pay for that someday.
All he's doing is sitting there and talking. And he's not working for his money. Technically, this is a job, but this is not official job.
A lot of people on YouTube they take donations from their subscribers.
Yeah, but all he's doing is talking, and it's not even pleasurable. It's horrible.
It's sad. This is what this is. It's sad because there's many people on YouTube that what they call them corporate slaves. They take money from YouTube for their content, and they think it's a good thing. If you love your job, then you love your job. Money means nothing or very little to you if you love your job because you love what you're doing. Why does money have to come into play to it? You see?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing, the whole debacle with it. You know, he loves making content for us so that we can learn, but he wants people to give him money. Go. I hope you get a lot of money. But that's not even gonna solve anything for you, bro. That's not gonna solve your mentality and your work ethic. You're not gonna grow.
It's like those people who are like, and you're like, okay, they're like, okay, I'm gonna give this to you, and then like a day later, they're like, hey, I gave that to you.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you give me something back? Like,
yeah. What it is, you build no real appreciation for the things that you're supposed to be earning. If people always give you something, bro, it's just a handout to you. It means very little. It's not gonna change your character, bro. It's not gonna change your mindset on the way you perceive life. The only thing it's gonna do is make you a worse person.
I don't think
it's not gonna change you for the better.
Baby, he can't get worse.
It's change you for the worse. But let's continue with your video.
He can't.
Generation grow. I want our world to grow, man. It took for me to actually be kicked out my place. Bad things happen to me, and all these things, you know, that I can't even explain happen to me for me to even wake up. But, you know, God, he told me one thing. He said, man, sometimes you can't control what happens around you. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always control what happens inside you. And me, I would not give up. I would not let the system and the society let me break down. This is how people...
Well, that's good, bro. Because a lot of people go through the same thing you do, but they figure out a better way, bro. They don't just go run and hide in the woods. They just don't go run and hide in the woods, man, and build a structure made of mud and wood. People evaluate themselves, figure out what they did wrong, go back and try it again. And that's never a failure. That's not a failure. What you did was you failed at something and you tried something else. You didn't continue the fight. You gave up the fight. And you started a new fight. You didn't finish the fight that you had. You ran from it. And you found a new fight. That's exactly what you did. But let's continue.
Have suicide. They lose their job that they've been working so hard at their whole lives for no reason. And then they don't have no path in life. And it's because they never went to their roots. They never went to what really gave them a purpose in life in the first place. And that was God. Man, follow me, man. Please go fund me, man. But if you can't, I understand, man. It's hard.
Follow you, go fund you. That's what it's about, people. That's what this whole video is about. Giving him money. And that should explain it all. Let's see if we finish this video with God.
Here, man. But each one teach one, man. If we don't know, we won't grow, man. And we gotta share the love. We gotta help each other, man. It's all we got. You knock down.
And who have you helped? Who have you helped? Because you saw a man sleeping in the woods with a blanket, but you didn't help one.
Ain't nobody dead, Mom.
And you didn't teach him how to build a structure. You didn't bring him over and say, hey, this is what I did. Maybe you could do it too so you're not to sleep in the cold.
False information, misguiding people. That's the opposite.
Let's see.
All these buildings, you knock down all these trees and stuff like that. Guess what you're going to have? People. That's all we're going to have, and we're going to have to work together. Don't be forced to work together. Don't let...
So now, what it is now he wants people to come live with him and knock down all those trees and build what is called a community. Once he builds the community, what do you need to keep a community alive? You need farming.
You need air, bro.
You need farming.
You're trying to knock down all the trees.
I understand that, baby. All right, I understand you need air and oxygen, but trees give air and oxygen. He's a hypocrite. He contradicts everything he says. All right. But now, the same thing that you're fighting, people in a community, you want to build another community that's going to repeat the same mistakes over again, bro. I want to see if you're going to finish this video with God.
Bad things in your life happen for you to actually wake up, okay? If this is what the devil wants. Y'all, it started with, man. Share the love.
Now, that's it. That's it. You ended the video with share the love.
Baby, you ain't got no love.
You didn't give God no glory at the end. Closer to the end, you talk about go fund you. Good luck, bro. All the money you get is not gonna make you a better person. It's not.
I don't think he can get worse though.
Peace the hell out.
You all?